Hi friends, welcome to Tutors Funny channel. Today I am going to teach the registration part, how to do the registration process in Laravel and uh, Angular program, right? So what I'm going to do is, these are the fields. So here, this is my backend part. Here you can see the name, address and mobile. These are the fields in our database fields, right? So here, this there will be the store function. Here when the request is coming, you can go to the routes folder, routes API. When the request is coming like this, save, this is a control name employee, store, it goes to the, this goes to the employee controller store function. So it is coming from where? It's a API access. So the front end application is React, sorry, Angular program. So what I'm going to do is Angular. So here I just copy this and I'll explain. Don't worry. If I without copy and paste it take too much of time to complete, right? I paste it over here, right? So here you can see here there's a, this is the function where we will create in our last class. Get all employee, we load all employee into our table. Okay, this we already saw in our last class. In this class here, this is registration. This is the function which we created as registration, open bracket and close bracket. Here we have said we have created the, we already create three variables. This is the form variables. So this form variables, we have to get the variables name, this address and form. This all the values are our API values, right? This one we have set it to this form values into this form value mean. So this is our TS file. This is our page. This page we have implemented this one. We already saw this one here. It's name. This all things, but we have set as a ng model over here. Then only it will be set up, right? So we have to set the ng model. So what I'm going to do is we have to do the ng model. So ng model we have to do this kind of things. Then only we will be able to set the values. Right here, we just set also the blank form. We have set it here. Okay, we have set the blank form. Here we have set the values. Right, ng form, ng model. We have to write like this: ng model name. Here in uh, Angular, you have to write like this option. Then only the value will be posting. Okay, so here ng model option equals standard dot true. Okay, this is the things we have to do it. Okay, this is very must. ng options equal standard true. This option you have to enable. Then only you have to send the value into the API access. This is very must. Okay, this line is very must. In Angular program, you have to do it. ng model, you have to set the variable name. So then second one, you will get it as a TS file. What you have set the TS file? The TS file you have set it as address mobile. The same thing you have to write like this. ng model, the same thing you copy it, control C copy, back it here. Address, the same thing, just control C copy, control paste over here. This one should be the mobile. Save all. After that, it goes to the this port API save method, right? This is a port where we will be add the records in the database. Here, after that, if the record is the same thing, it goes to this one. This form record, what you are valuing, you are typing on this form. Okay, right? Okay, but the form you are typing here, submit button. Here we have to write the on-click method over here. You have to write the on-click method. Then only it will be coming to the variables, right? So here typing the variable on-click method. Here you have to write the method which is a click save. This method we haven't created, that's why it show the error. So copy it, call the TS file. You have to create this the method. This method we have to call it here. When you save, you have to call it here this method. Which method? This dot register. This method. Okay, you have to call this particular method. Right, that's the thing we have to do it. Wait 1 minute. Right, so now let's check. We know it's here. When the user fill this form, click the save method. What happens is it's commit the TS file. This all the variables it will be set at here. This variable, all the variables are coming from the form. We get the access this form. This all the name, address, what's the name you are typing on this particular text field. This particular text field. This is all the names, right? Along with the mobile number. Click save method. It's coming to our TS file. This is our logic. Okay, so it's getting the data. It's a body. Let's create the let's variables body. So all this form data. Set this one as a, we have a API. This API in our API, right? So all the API. We have set it as our Laravel program. Okay, your Laravel, you have if you want to tell that this API is there, right? The same similar name, right? It will be set at and go to this HTTP post request. When you load the table data, we saw what about get request. Here we are posting the value. So you have write this API. You have to the API save method. API save mean it goes to the employee controller. Here this web API. There will be the separate file API here. Save method. It's called the save method. It goes to here. The store function. So that's the things we have to give save method. API save. So go to the save API in Laravel API, which is a API folder. API folder, there will be the save method. It's called in the save method. Is go and access the save method will be called to the controller and do the things, right? This all the bit this body value it passing to the save method, the API request, right? So after that, if all the things are correct, we have to get the messages employee registration successfully. Right now, let's save all and check whether it's working fine or not. Right? It's loaded, right? Let's check name equal Raja, address India, mobile number something like that. Submit. Employee registered successfully. Here it's working perfectly well. This how we have to do the registration part. Now we have to do another things. Is here as Peter USA, some mobile number. Click submit button. Registration employee registered successfully. Yeah, it's working. Now you have a clear idea how the API request is work. This is the flow it will be working, right? So I'll be showing again. So this is your front end application React. Sorry, Angular. So Angular we have a form. First you have to create the form. This form you have a this is the variable you have set up. What is the name you are typing? It will be set at this ng model, right? Name, address, and mobile. This one you must enable, then only it will be works, right? ng model options. After that, we have create the function which is register. After fill up the form, click register button. It goes to the sorry, not here. This one, this, not this. One is this. Here, this one. Sorry. Click save button. Here, this one our save button. What happen is, okay, if you fill up the form and click save button, it's come to the TS file. TS file. What is the TS file of Angular? You already talked about the code part. All the codes part cover about the TS file. Okay, in other in React in compared to Vue.js, we have all the things are made in one file. This is a separate two files. Okay, these are TS files separated. So here it's coming to the here. Once you click the save button, if you coming here, here we have a this registration method. We have to call into save method, right? So registration function here we have called inside the save method. But what is the things I have called this dot register? This dot register mean all the form what is the form you fill up and click save button is all the value you are getting and sending to this API. This is already there in our I already show where our API. In save method, we have all the things are in our controller, employee controller. Here, this all the methods are there, right? It is set up here. It go to this particular API. This API, how to set this API mean here. Some of the students there is doubts. How to set this API is you go to the your file which is a API in the routes folder here API. So that here tried that particular port API folder. You have to call the save method. It goes to save method goes to the employee controller store action method. Go to the employee controller store action method. Here where it will be place the value and you can get the request employee created. That's it. That's the thing we have did it. Okay, right? That's the stuff we have did it. Okay, it's goes through. If the things are all the things are correct, we have to get the message. Here is all the form will be clear. If you have this name, this address, mobile, if you are clear like this, it will clear up the form. We have to, if all the things are success, employee registration success, we load the table. What's the table here? Table name is get loaded, get all employees. This dot get employee means the table will be loaded. Thank you for watching.